Hi, and welcome back to my channel. This time I got my microphone on. I'm going to do a small short video on this forge that I picked up. Before I do that, I'm kind of making an announcement here. I finally got a web page set up, my web page set up to sell my art online. I'm going to put a link to that page in the comments. So if anybody's interested in that, just hit that link and you can see the type of art I do and what it looks like. You know, if you want to, fine. If you don't, that's okay. Eventually, there'll be a giveaway on that page, and I'll do more announcements on that when it gets closer. But today, I want to talk to you about this Mr. Forge, picked up from Amazon. Decided to pick it up, $135. I've been thinking about getting a Forge, and I thought, that's a pretty good price. And it comes with the Forge itself, burners, and I've got one burner in there, and this is a choke for this. It comes with 2 fire bricks that when this is done and the refractory materials put in and everything's finished, they'll slide in, and these are kind of what they call sacrificial bricks because eventually you'll have to replace this rather than inside. This is a touch-up bag. This bag is the main bag that I'll mix up. I'll mix half the bag, a little over half, get it to the consistency of sour cream is what they said, and then paint it on the inside. Takes 2 thin coatings. Let that completely dry. Do the other part of the bag, and then let that dry. And then there's a burn-in process that I'll probably do a video on later. And this is just when you get cracks in it, you can use that to repair them. Now, when I got this, these right here are just stamped together. I mean, it's not welded. And this side was apart. Snapped it back together, and I thought, well, I want something a little bit more secure to that. And I put in between this JD weld, clamped it for a day, and it seems to be working. Later on, I'll put spot welds on the edge of both sides to secure it. Looks like it's going to work out really good. Comes with everything you need. Now, in the picture, the gas hoses and valve are silver, braided. Mine are black. That's the only difference. It works the same length, same design, just a different material. Now, when I was looking at forges, I was looking at price and the shape. As you can see, this is flat, 5-sided. I went out to the internet and I've seen some videos about the ones that are oval, about the same size, a little bit smaller chambers. And when they put in this, I'm going to call it cotton because it's kind of fiberglass, and kind of like, well, it is an insulation. And it comes in white, and you spray it with this liquid you mix with water, and it turns it red. That's how you know you got it covered. And there's a lot of spraying, and it gets heavy. Slide it in and move it around till you get where you want it. On the oval ones, a couple people had a problem with this collapsing and leaving a gap on the top. And I didn't want that, so I got the 5-sided one. So far, it's worked out great. It hasn't collapsed. This did a little bit. After a few hours, I moved it back up, and it stayed. And the fire bricks, let me get a fire brick, will sit flat in there and not take up as much room as the one in the oval ones. There's a gap between the bottom of the curve and the bottom of the fire brick. It takes up more room. This doesn't have that problem. I'll see how it works and the heat it gets up to and how well it works for forging. But so far it's been really good for the money, even with this being separated. Easy to fix. Have not seen another video on this design, so I'm going to be doing more videos. I didn't do a video on putting this in because there's plenty of videos out there, and it comes with laminated directions that are actually very useful. They're clear. They tell you what steps to take. They're laminated. So this right here, I was surprised, and I'm glad they came that way because I got some spray on them. The next step is, when this dries, mixing this up and start painting the inside of this. There's a process I got to go through with small, short burns after this stuff dries to get the moisture out and dry it out. And once that's done, I can start using it. So I'll be doing future videos on that. Not so much me actually showing you the process. I'll tell you about it. There's plenty of good videos out there. My main thing is, will this design actually work? And will it work better than the other designs, or is it going to matter? I kind of like this design. It gives me more height, about the same width, and the side height is going to be better for me for what I want to do with it. $135. I mean, years ago I was looking at these and they were expensive. They've really come down. Now, will I have this forge for years and years and years? I just don't know. But if I start using this real heavy, I know I'm going to need a bigger one, and then I will either make one, which I have all the equipment to do that, being a welder and knowing about using metal, using torches, using my welder in fabrication. And I'll make that decision when that time comes. But I wanted to get this one, see how it works, see if it's useful, and I'll let you know how that goes and my recommendations. But so far, even with this being separated, it's a real easy fix. I'm kind of liking the design, but I won't know for sure until I get this thing blasting away and see how it does heating up metal. But anyway, I'll let you know how that goes and do future videos. And thanks for watching. Excuse me while I cover the camera up.